Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Rose J here, representing Simple Aesthetics. I'm back like I never left, but you already knew that. Today's video is going to be about helping you guys grow your quads without squats. Now, I wanted to make this video because I always see people complaining about back pain from doing squats or just not feeling comfortable going into the hole. Me personally, I love squats. It's one of my favorite exercises. However, you don't need squats to grow your legs. So this video is going to be about going through a series of exercises that you all can perform to help you guys grow your quads without squats. So go ahead and check it out and let me know what you think about it. See you on the other side. All right, guys. First up, before I get into my exercises, I like to warm up with some reverse walking lunges. I usually do these about 2 sets, 10 reps for each leg, and I just like to get into these to actually do them before I start going into my workout, so that way my legs and my joints are well lubricated before the heavy lifting starts. But now, to begin, we're gonna start our first exercise with leg extensions. Now, these leg extensions are not gonna be performed without any type of purpose. If you notice, the way that I'm performing these leg extensions, my legs, or I should say my feet, are slightly pointed outwards, with my toes slightly pointed to the outer portion. What that is doing is actually putting all the stress and the tension onto my vastus medialis. This muscle, the vastus medialis, is that teardrop shaped muscle on the inner portion of your quadriceps. If you really pay attention to a lot of bodybuilders and people who are just really trying to develop their legs in general, this is a muscle that people really want to target to actually gain strength and gain size. So when you're performing your leg extensions in this way, this is how you directly target that muscle to ensure that it's getting the entire stress of what you're trying to do to it. So we perform these about 3 sets, 15 reps, and then we keep it going from there. Try this out next time you're doing extensions and let me know how you like it on the comments below. So next up, we're still on extensions. However, just like before, we had a purpose in how we were performing those exercises. This time we're going to be doing the same thing here. So instead of pointing our feet outwards, we're going to be now pointing our toes inwards. And what this is going to do is it's going to directly target the vastus lateralis. Now, the vastus lateralis is the outside muscles of your quadriceps, so the exact opposite of the medialis. When you're actually performing your extensions in this fashion, you will really get that teardrop shape on the other side when you're pointing your legs outwards, and you're really going to get that swooping quad slope that a lot of people desire when you're pointing them inwards in the way that I'm performing them here. Doing this for 3 sets for 12 reps after performing them the way that we did our previous extensions is a really good way to develop your quadriceps fully. So next up here, we're going to be doing some single leg split squats. Single leg split squats are really good quad blasting developing exercises. And the great thing about these is you're getting almost a double whammy, because you're not just developing your quads. This exercise here actually develops your glutes as well. When you're at the descension of the exercise and you're getting ready to power yourself up, you're using your outer area of your feet to push through your quads as well as pushing through your heels. What that's going to do for you is actually going to help you put all the tension of the weight that you're moving to your glutes and to your outer quads. Keep in mind, when you're performing these, make sure that you're keeping your back erect and you're going through a full range of motion through each descension and ascension of each repetition. The same should be said as when you're performing the extensions of both of the first 2 exercises we performed. Now we're going to be going into weighted walking front lunges. Now, this is an exercise that you don't particularly always see people doing. But I'm here to tell you, if you incorporate this exercise into your quad or your leg routine, maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, this exercise alone will vastly develop your quads to a whole nother level. Because instead of you having the weight on the back of your shoulders, you're actually carrying the weight as you'd be doing a front squat in the front of your body, meaning that the entire tension of each movement is completely being taken by your quadriceps. There's going to be less focus on the glutes and hamstrings doing them this way. This exercise is a great exercise if you're trying to actually build the quads and develop them fully. And it's a great as a finisher. As I'm not doing them as a finisher here, but if you'd like to, it's great to actually incorporate at the end of your workout. Lastly, I've mentioned this in some previous videos. I'm a real firm believer in isolation, single leg, single arm movements to really help keep a healthy balance in the muscle structure of the body. Having aesthetics is all about having balance. It's not about being the biggest and strongest person. It's about having the most balance and proportion to your body. And this exercise is no different. Performing these single leg presses is a really good way to keep balance and the strength of your legs. So the key to this is making sure that you're picking a weight that you can perform somewhere between 8 and 12 repetitions. Now, guys, keep in mind that when you're performing leg presses, whether they're single or double foot leg presses that are done traditionally, one thing to always remember is don't ever lock out your knees. Make sure that when you're performing leg presses, you actually bring the weight back as far as possible, so that way your range of motion is really felt in terms of you loading your quadriceps at the bottom of the movement. But when you're extending your quads, pushing them out on the positive of the movement, always remember to never lock out your knees when you're doing these exercises. It's a very, very, very dangerous thing that can really hinder your knees and hinder your progress in performing other exercises. Now, I just wanted to kind of make that point, because I do see people perform leg presses in that fashion, and it really makes me cringe, because I just think about the dangers for them when they're performing that way. But this exercise here, doing them single leg, you should really do this somewhere between, like I said, 8 to 12 reps, 3 sets. And the last set, if you go pretty heavy like I did on the last one here, I just performed them with 5 reps on each leg, just because the weight was a pretty challenging weight for me. So if you are really trying to push yourself and you're going to challenge yourself on the weight, like you see me here, it is okay to decrease the repetitions, being that the weight is quite heavy. But to be quite honest, that's it for today's workout. I really hope that you guys like this workout. I really hope it's something that you guys feel that you can incorporate in your leg routine, because I put this together to make sure that people can actually get a workout in where they don't have to squat or barbell squat, and can actually get a huge lift in terms of the results that they'd be getting for their quadriceps. So that's it, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, that was it for today's leg workout video. Quad based, of course. Now I just want to throw a quick little disclaimer in there. I know that this video is about growing your legs and helping them grow without squats. I know I had the split squats in there, but without squats, I'm really gearing towards barbell traditional squats. Those are the squats most people try to avoid if they have back issues, or they're just not comfortable going into the hole for whatever reason. There are a lot of multiple reasons people don't like doing squats. So I wanted to put this video together so that people can see other exercises that they can perform to help grow their legs. Because don't let anyone tell you that you need squats to get big legs. It's just not true. They help. They definitely do a lot of work, but you can get large legs and very well developed legs without doing squats. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button below, and also don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, it's Rose J representing Simple Aesthetics, and always remember, keep it simple, guys.